This is YouTube Idol All-Stars. Contestants from the previous seasons have returned for a second chance to claim the title and the album. As usual, they will submit songs in different themes in each episode, get feedback and be narrowed down one or several singers at a time until we have the winner. Before we get going, let's introduce our returning contestants. But first, our new judges.
My name is Andrea Message. I am a singer, a composer, and a professional musical theater actress. And I am here on YouTube Idol to help find the next big thing. And I'm telling you right now, what I am looking for, if you want to impress me, is creativity. I'm looking for uniqueness and individuality and someone with a perfect pitch and who can just really emote with their voice and just bring the passion to whatever they sing and to make it something that just gives you chills up the spine. So that's what I'm looking for, and I know we're going to find it here.
Hi, I'm Mark, I'm 28 and I'm delighted to be part of this next season of YouTube Idol. Looking forward to seeing what you guys have got for me. I was brought up from a very early age of music around me and a lot of different genres of music as well. In terms of my involvement, I've been in bands, I play drums and guitar. I used to sing a bit until my voice broke, and after that I couldn't hold a note, which is why I'm on the judging panel rather than competing. I've held radio shows on and off for over 10 years now, and I've also done a bit of music management as well for a couple of artists in my time. So I've been around it for a long time in one way or another. I like to give my opinions about it, so hopefully I can give some good feedback to you guys and some useful advice going forward. In terms of what I'm looking for, one, people that fall flat is a big thing for me, so I'm going to be pulling you up on that. Something rotten throughout the series, I apologise. And secondly, my main thing that I look for is something unique, just a voice that's got a little bit of extra character. And at times I do let that cloud my judgment in terms of how polished everything else happens to be. I'm sorry, that's something that I'm guilty of. But yeah, if I hear a lot of character in a voice, then I'm certainly going to sit up and take notice.
Let's get this season started.
Have you got color in your cheeks? Do you ever get the fear that you can't shift the tide that sticks around like something's in your teeth? Are there some aces up your sleeve? I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep.
Kaitlyn, you were a joy to listen to in Season 2, especially when you sang in that lower range, and I actually found myself going back to listen to your entries more than the others. But I think your biggest mistake was that when we criticized you for your belting, instead of practicing correct belting technique, you stopped belting altogether, which made your singing less diverse. It's versatility you're going to have to work on this season if you want it to go better. But I definitely have high hopes for you. Good luck.
Hey guys, it's Andrea from last season of YouTube Idol. I can definitely say that YouTube Idol was a pleasant experience. I mean, I wouldn't be here again if it wasn't, but I met some of the most amazing people ever, like talented and nice, and it was just such a nice experience, and I can't wait to be reunited with them and even more amazing people. I definitely think that I improved a lot thanks to YouTube Idol, so I can't wait to be back. Yay!
We broke up, you still just wanna be friends. But how can we still be friends when seeing you only breaks my heart again? There ain't nothing I can do about it. I can be manipulated only so many times, and before even I love you starts to sound like a lie.
Andrea, you reminded me of my favorite from Swedish Idol 2015, so obviously I had high hopes for you in Season 3. I think the main reason you didn't win was simply because the competition was way too strong, and that you dropped the bar in your last episode after setting it higher the episode before. But I think you showed a great receptivity to constructive criticism throughout the competition. You really tried to absorb and work on the things we gave you, and that was much appreciated. It showed that you had the determination with this. Can you do it again and raise the bar even higher?
Hey superstars, it's Ginga from YouTube Idol Season 3. I am back and ready for YouTube Idol All-Stars. I heard the word stars and I am total galaxy trash, so I had to join. Also, I like singing or something, but that's not really important. Okay, just kidding. I can't wait to share more music and fun with you guys, because that's what gives me joy. Last season I had a lot of firsts, and hopefully this season I can keep that momentum going. I want to rise higher in 2017, and thank you to everyone who supports me. You guys mean the entire world. I promise to do my best, and I look forward to hearing everyone's voices here. It's gonna be really, really cool. Alright, I'm ready to rock.
Follow me to the end of the dream. All of the paths of life will bring together someday. When the day comes, you will pass on the judgments. Revolution, oh, let's shine. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop, 'cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop, yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all.
Hi Ginga, your voice is definitely one to remember. It's so special and could really have taken you to the end. You were heartbroken when you were eliminated last season, and so was I when I found out you were. And I took the heat even though I was actually outvoted. Anyways, I'm really glad you're back for a second chance, because I know you have the determination and the voice. It's all there. You have what it takes. It's just a matter of beating others who also have what it takes. Good luck!
Hi, my name's Colton. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I started performing when I was in 3rd grade, so I've been trying to do better at it since. Really what I hope to get out of this competition is a sense of how far I've come over the past year. Because last year I know I didn't do super well with my song choice or with my vocals, but hopefully this year I can do a little better. On the road again, there I am. Up on the stage, here I go. Playing the star again. My beautiful Castillo, you, I'd leave it all. Oh, for you, I leave it all.
Colton, it's like a dream come true having you back on YouTube Idol. It's no secret that you were my #1 favorite in the beginning of Season 2, and I still think your audition is the best one ever submitted in all of the seasons. That one is very hard to live up to. You set the bar really high for yourself when you did that, which is why I kept mentioning it in all of my feedbacks to you, and I will probably keep mentioning it until you manage to get that level again, because that is proof right there that you can be absolutely great. Unfortunately, it didn't end so well for you in Season 2, since you did a performance that was way under your usual level, and you were heavily criticized in that episode as well. But I'm glad you didn't let that defeat you, and that you're back for a second chance.
And he smiles and says, how are you? And when he smiles and says, how are you? I could swear my heart grows wings. So today at 8:11, I decided I should meet him. Ever since that day, I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan.
It started out kind of rocky for you in the audition process last season, since you missed instructions and such, so I really did not have high hopes for you in the beginning. But your first entry was probably one of the biggest surprises I've had in this competition. It was like night and day. Your audition was sad and timid, and in your first entry you had such life and humor. It made me laugh, something I rarely do for YouTube Idol entries. That was seriously great. Needless to say, you made it to the top 12 because of that. And I think if you keep bringing that great personality into your performances, you're going to do well.
The Beatles are the Rolling Stones. Oh, seriously, you're gonna make mistakes, you're young. Come on, baby, play me something like Here Comes the Sun. So as I walk past, I pretend I don't see anything.
My game,
You'll never catch it.
my voice,
You'll never hear.
only your sides will overlap with one another.
It was not until I got your audition in season 1 that I had confidence this show would work and even begin at all. Season 1 will always be special to me, and you definitely contribute to that feeling. You have such a smooth and beautiful voice. You were unfortunately also one of the quitters, so I hope this time around you are more determined to try to go all the way. And it'll be interesting to see how it goes for you when you really try. You have been on both sides of the judging table, and it's fun to have you in front of it again.
Hi, I'm Haruka, and I was a contestant from season 1. When I first competed for YouTube Idol, I was in sophomore high school, and now I am a senior and almost graduating, and it actually feels pretty weird to be back after such a long time. YouTube Idol to me was a very unique experience. I don't really remember a big part of it since I think it's been 2 years, but I remember that I had a blast during the very short amount of time that I was able to compete. That is because of the thrill and anticipation that I felt during the waiting periods. I'd always wait and see who got eliminated or if I got eliminated, but it's not really much of that for me, and it's more for the experience since it was a childhood dream for me to be part of American Idol, but that is way out of my reach. So yeah, I really appreciated the existence of YouTube Idol, and I still do right now. And I am really looking forward to be able to sing along with such talented people once again.
ただ1ミリが遠くて駆け抜けた日々に忘れない忘れられない輝く1ページ
I'm at a payphone trying to call home. All of my change has been on you. Where have the times gone, baby? It's all wrong.
You were actually the first person to ever be accepted into YouTube Idol, so that's an honor in and of itself. Out of everyone who's ever competed, you are the first. And I remember when I first started this show, it went so slowly in the beginning and I thought it would never work. So when you auditioned, I was like, yay, finally, someone who can actually sing! So it's really fun to have you back. You quit in the duets with the Kane, so you both ended up in the bottom 2 the first theme. Funnily enough, she ended up winning the competition despite that actually, so no hard feelings there. I just hope you're more determined this time. You were the first, but do you have what it takes to be the last?
Hi there, my name is Ryan Smith and I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I took part in the very first season of YouTube Idol and I'm happy to be back. Looking forward to a great season of fun songs and determined competitors. Have fun and good luck to everyone.
I should have seen it glow, but everybody knows that a broken heart is blind. That a broken heart is blind. Heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I was in their skin, I'd treasure every instance out there.
You're probably the one who has been waiting for this the longest, because I know you wanted to compete in season 2. I revealed to you back then that I was actually planning to do an all-star season if I continue with this long enough, and here we are. I'm glad we finally got at this point and I get to hear more of that beautiful voice and that vibrato. You didn't do badly in your final episode, so I had mixed feelings about letting you go for sure. I think your challenge will be showing that you have the range and the versatility to go far. But I do believe you had the determination, and that's a big plus because that's the most important thing.
Hi everybody, my name is Phoebe, aka Phoebe-chan Chibi, and I'm super excited to be back on YouTube Idol again for YouTube Idol All-Stars. I competed maybe 2 years ago for the very first season of YouTube Idol, and it was like nothing I've ever done before. It was super fun. I really loved to sing, and I enjoyed hearing other people who also love to sing. At the time, I was going through a really rough patch in my life, so I don't think I was able to compete to the best of my ability. But I hope that this time you guys will be able to hear how much I've grown, and I'm really gonna do my best. So thank you for having me back. Seems like we can spin them into our control. Make some goals. Dreams, they really can come true. Stop feeling sad and blue. Make your own happiness.
Phoebe, gosh, I was so excited when you were the first one to accept the request to join All Stars, because you, if anyone, deserved a second chance. It was so close between you and Akane in Season 1. It was really painful that we could only choose one of you, because you both were so unique and deserving of the win. And I still think that was the hardest decision on the panel ever, especially considering how dramatic that season was for you, being disqualified and eliminated 3 times. It was a mess and I felt bad about it, so I was surprised you even wanted to do this, but I'm happy you did. If you manage to be consistent this time around, then hopefully it will be less dramatic for you. However, I think your biggest mistake was singing the same types of songs all of the time. So you really need to work on bringing different kinds of styles and genres. In other words, versatility. I know I sound like a broken record, but that really is what's going to make you go from great to top notch.
Hi everyone, this is Kim. I was originally part of YouTube Idol Season 3 and here I am back again. I originally joined the last season because I wanted a learning experience. I felt like I've never really been in a situation where I could be offered advice or constructive criticism, and as an artist you really need that type of feedback to grow. So I felt that it was such an amazing opportunity to really hone my skills and learn about my strengths and my weaknesses, and plus I got to know so many amazing talents and collaborate with some of them as well, so it was super fun and I'm just happy to be here again in the All-Star season, and I'm just gonna hope for the best. I'm pretty excited about this and good luck to everyone.
I just wanna know how you feel about me. 멀어지려 하면 할수록 다가가고 싶어지는 거, 외면하려 하면 할수록 더 되고 싶어지는 거. 멀어지려 하면 할수록 I'm giving it my all. I'm not the girl you're taking home. No, I keep dancing on my own.
Kim, I am so glad you're back because you were one of the strongest competitors last season. You made it to the top 3 and that's really not bad at all, especially considering you were not one of the most versatile singers of that season, since you couldn't belt and such, and that you were sick in your last episode, which only shows how far a beautiful voice can get you. And you really did have the most beautiful voice that season, according to me. So obviously your challenge is to be more versatile. It doesn't have to mean that you have to belt, as long as you really try to give us all your dynamic levels that you can sing, and try to do different things so you don't sound the same all of the time. But I recommend exploring things you haven't tried before, because you never know if you can do it unless you try. For example, Star didn't know she could belt and she discovered that during last season.
And that's our main cast for YouTube Idol All-Stars. I present to you Kaitlyn, Andrea, Ginga, Colton, Tess, Toonie, Haruka, Ryan, Phoebe, and Kim. We have 10 amazing singers, but only one will take their second chance all the way and win YouTube Idol All-Stars. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.